Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kaitlin if you're new, and I upload a ton of college related videos. So if you're a prospective student, a high school student, or a college student, or just anyone else and you're looking for some college advice, I'm your gal. And yeah, so if you haven't clicked that subscribe button down below, make sure to do that right now for more content in the future. I just have so many college related videos and student related videos. So definitely make sure to subscribe and turn on the post notifications to be the first ones to watch my videos. But anyways, today I'm showing you guys and telling you guys some of the benefits to be a college student, to be a student now. And I understand that the school season probably ended for university students, but if you think about it, your school benefits go on until you graduate college and you graduate. So why not use those benefits while you can? So yeah, just stick around for some of the benefits financially, lifestyle. You guys understand the whole gist of it. But yeah, so without further ado, let's just get on into those benefits of being a student. So I understand some of your tuitions may be very expensive. You may be wondering where that tuition is going, or at least some of the things that you didn't realize that were a part of your tuition. I think before freshman year, before I started college, I didn't realize all of these benefits until maybe halfway through my freshman year, and so I didn't start utilizing these tools and these benefits while I was in school until halfway through my freshman year. I definitely think I wish I knew these tips before college, but they're also good for being in school and just literally your whole lifespan of being a student in college. And so if you're like a senior or a junior watching this video, then just stick around for these tips I have for you guys today.
So I also just want to point out that this video is not sponsored at all. As I'm editing this, I realize it kind of sounds sponsored, but it's not in any way, shape, or form.
So let's talk financially. So you're a student, you're probably really broke, and that's just how it is. You're still in the mindset of being a student. You're learning things in college. You're there to learn. That's kind of why you're there. Some of the benefits that we have for being a student are mainly financial. If you guys didn't know about this app called Unidays, it's this app. It's free and easy to use, access to the best college discount online and in-store with all of the leading brands. You need to be a college student age 16 or over studying in the United States, and you just have to have a valid student ID or a school email with a .edu. So Unidays has so many promotions and offers for being a student, from fashion to technology, sports, lifestyle, anything really, you name it. They have all of the leading brands. Before you hit add to my cart and check out and everything, just realize how many discount codes and financial benefits you get for being a student, for learning and paying a tuition to be at your school. This video would be like 30 minutes long if I listed out all of the brands and all of the companies that Unidays had to offer student discounts with. So I will put the link to a PDF of an Excel sheet that has all of the different companies that you can save up to 10 to 30% on different retail stores and companies. So that'll be in the description box below if you guys want to check that out. Stores such as Apple, Amazon, Spotify, Apple Music. Adidas has 15% off plus free shipping. A lot of textile and fashion stores are very popular on Unidays, but like I said, all you need is a student ID, a valid student ID. Sometimes you need to put in your first, last name, your school name, and sometimes you need to have a document that just has a date that correlates to your time in school to verify that you're actually a student in college, because if you're not, then they probably won't want to give you that discount, obviously. Yeah, some of my favorites are ASOS, which gives you a 10% off every single time that you purchase. So I actually purchased my Doc Martens on ASOS because I got a 10% off coupon for that, because that coupon and that code works for any single item on the website. So take these to all of your advantage, guys. I love them so much. I don't check out online or in-store without asking if I can use my student ID for a student discount, because those dollars add up for buying clothes, for buying items you need for school. Laptops, for example. Apple runs this back to school sale around July, June, August to promote a complimentary pair of Beats with a purchase with a Mac. And I think that was really helpful. I purchased a new Mac going into freshman year, and that pair of Beats helped a lot, especially since they're noise canceling. And so if I was in a loud room or something, I would be able to turn on the noise canceling headphones and I would be good for the day. So definitely check out the link in the bio, but there are a ton of stores and companies that offer student discounts to students. So along with Unidays, there's also this really cool website called Student Universe. Basically, Student Universe is a company that empowers young adults to experience the world with discount travel. It's for students in those under 26 to be able to purchase cheap flights, hotels, and tours. So this website is geared and targeted towards students. So this company wants students to be able to travel and afford travel prices to be able to explore the world and explore different experiences while being a student and while not having all of the funds that you were to have if you were having a stable job, if that makes any sense. So this website is a really cool website. There's a code in the description box that gives you $20 off your first flight that you purchase through this website. This is a really cool website, guys. I never really heard of anything like it before. They're geared specifically towards students. They are targeted to everyone and everyone of all ages, but they're specifically targeted towards students and they want you to be able to travel. Along with Student Universe and Unidays, a lot of journalism subscriptions such as the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, and The Economist have student discounts for their subscriptions. And take this to your advantage, guys. If you're doing like a research paper in your class or you just want to know a little bit more about what's going on in the world. I mean, yeah, we got this global pandemic going on. What else do I have to do besides read the news? I know sometimes the news can be a little overwhelming at times, especially during this time, but take advantage those student discounts for your journalism because once you're not a student, you're not going to be able to access that. They want you to learn more now, if that correlates, if that like makes any sense. They want you to have the information now, so when you get out into your career, you'll have the information to lead you to success. And so they want to give you this information and they want you to have this access to all of this information before you graduate college. Academic help is a really big one when talking about what's included in your tuition. A lot of people don't understand the benefits that your library has to offer. I didn't realize all of the library databases that are included in my tuition until we started talking about it in my marketing class. We use Statista, which is a really good website for looking at different statistics about companies and different online algorithms and everything. If you're really into statistics like me, definitely go check out Statista if your institution has it offered. I really love Statista. It's just it gives you like different graphs and databases that are just really, really fun to look at. So, and very intriguing. So if you're into data and everything like that, go check that out. Your library database also probably offers business insights, public relation directories, statistical analysis like the Statista that I just talked about, Gale, JSTOR, free journalism, copious amounts of bibliography resources for those. In all of those papers you're going to have bibliographies for. Trust me guys, you'll need these resources. And just use your library for all of those different resources. Not only can you use your library to study in and check out books in, but your library probably has a ton of different resources that you don't realize. So especially now during the summer, take that time to utilize your library database to the fullest extent because you're paying for it and you don't want it to go to waste. So along with the financial aspect of being a student and the benefits of being a student, learning and getting your education within an institution, there also comes a ton of lifestyle benefits that you probably don't realize you're experiencing them or you're benefiting from them from being a student. The first thing I have for you is that you're overall carefree. Since you're still learning, you still don't really have to worry about fending for yourself yet. Your parents are going to be there or your support systems are going to be there for you financially and emotionally. So take advantage of being a student now. You also fit into the stigma that you are learning right now. You are there for an education. You're not entirely ready for the real world yet, but you get this carefree freedom for being a student that you don't get when you actually are in the workforce and have a career. So take advantage of being a carefree student and having the freedom to do a lot of things, to find yourself, to explore. So being a student, all you really need to do is go to your classes and maintain the work. You don't really have any other obligations besides networking, finding those connections, and learning. With that, you also get friends for life. I know I've probably said this about 1,000,000 times already now, giving you all of these different advice videos and everything, but when you get to college, you meet those friends and you find those connections. You have those connections with people that you wouldn't necessarily have in high school. If you think about it, you're spending almost every hour of the day with them, whether it's living with other residents and living with the people, living with your floor mates and everything. You spend so much time with them other than students you would in high school, if that makes any sense. So the friends that you make in college are those friends that are going to be there for you through your lifetime. So definitely care for your friends and do everything there is possible to spend time with those people before you graduate. This one I don't think is really touched upon a lot about benefits for being a student, but by experiencing more things in life, by having that carefree environment and freedom that you are for being a student, you suddenly find those hidden talents that you didn't really know that you had. When you're in college, there are more opportunities for you to get out there and network with people, but you also have those opportunities to find who you are as a person. And I know that sounds really cliche, but you may realize that you have so many talents and passions that you didn't realize before you've gotten to school. A really big benefit about being a student is that you are able to find who you actually are and what your purpose is for the world. And unlike high school, you aren't forced into doing these activities that your parents might want you to get involved with. In college, you can pick and choose the different activities that you want to be involved in and you are passionate about. You also have this opportunity to master your area of study. So when you're in high school, you don't realize you're trying to figure out what you want to study in college. So it's kind of a lot of trial and error in high school, and so when you get to college, you know what kind of path you want to be on in terms of what you want to learn. But when you're in college, you're not thinking about obviously what you're going to be studying in college or what you're going to continue on studying. You're more thinking about your career path and what you want to do with the rest of your life. You take the opportunity those 4 years to master your area of study. You're going to not stop talking about what you're studying because that's what you're going to be passionate about. And hopefully you will find your major or your minors or your area of studies that's perfect for you. And you have to realize that your program, you have to love your program to master your area of study. If you have some doubts, you may be able to overcome them, but realize that after 1, 2, 3, or 4 years, you're going to master your major. You're going to master what you're studying because you're going to be destined to study that area of work. So along with this, you're going to have financial discipline. So when you're in college, I talked about this earlier a little bit, but you're going to want to almost save your money. Utilize your money for different events and different so-and-so emergencies, for groceries, for different subscriptions, for different leisurely activities that you may want to do during your week or your weekend. When you're a student, you really take advantage of being able to be financially disciplined. You're driven by a move to reduce your cost of living. As a student, you may not have complete funds if you're not employed, and so you're going to want to not spend your money as often because you realize that your money diminishes and it just decreases tremendously. And those $4 cups of coffee that you get every day, it adds up. You learn to have that mindset to be more financially disciplined. This lesson that you learn, this lesson that you benefit from being a student, when you graduate college and when you get into the workforce, you'll take what you learn from being financially able to put your money where you want it to go. So when you graduate college, you'll be able to be more financially stable, if that makes any sense. You also just have a really big appreciation for the little things. When it comes to the environment that you're in, I know I grew up in a really small town and I moved to a city. And I appreciated a lot of the little things that my hometown offered that my city didn't offer. I took advantage of the different activities that I could do in the city, but I also really missed home. You appreciate a lot of the little things you wouldn't have before you went to college. You will have a really big appreciation of time because time goes really quick when you're in college. I think in high school, I was always like, when am I getting out of high school? When am I going to Boston? When am I leaving my town? That was basically my mindset. But when you're in college, you really take advantage of all of the time that you have, whether it's for the couple minutes or hours you have left to finish a paper, or just being able to make memories and utilizing time to make memories. And so you definitely have a bigger appreciation of the little things in life. I think that's a really big benefit of being a student. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I think I'm going to make a video that compares high school versus college, because I realized that I talked a lot about the comparisons between high school and college. So definitely stay tuned for that and subscribe if you guys haven't already. But yes, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Follow me on my other social medias if you want to stay in touch with me, your girl here, because it's starting to get summer. Although it's raining outside and there's a tornado warning, it was 80 degrees out, so yes. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye. Breaking news got me breaking. I was present, hopeless.